trainer here.
What started you in boxing? Where did the passion come from? How did you start to support boxing?
My father was a boxer, and I guess he passed it on to me along with his taste for music, and I've been doing it ever since, over 40 years now.
Now we see you wearing a Marine Corps hoodie on. Did you box when you were in the Marine Corps?
I did. I was on the base team in Camp Pendleton, then I moved on to the All-Marine team that represented the United States Marine Corps.
Okay. What kind of fighters do you have here at the Habra boxing gym that you work with?
You know, you try and teach somebody a style, and then you allow them to branch out and develop their own style. And they're, you know, from the youngest kids, from 8 years old, to professionals, you know, and that are men. So it all depends on what they feel like or what they're capable physically.
Okay. Now, did you ever hear about a law enforcement boxing community?
I did, but I wasn't too aware of it because I was so involved with the military first, and then USA Boxing after that, and then obviously professionals as well.
How do you come in contact with LAPD boxing?
Somebody recommended Gabe Flores to me, and he came in to see me, and then we've been going strong ever since.
Gabe Flores, he's a very talented fighter. Did you start working with him from the beginning, or how did that relationship come about?
From the beginning, yeah. He came in, he was very green, but now he's probably one of the best technical boxers I have.
Now, from experience, going up north to Hanford, that's a very hostile environment for Southern California fighters to go and up north and fight. What are you doing to prepare yourself and your fighter for this fight?
Well, I'm actually, me personally, used to going into hostile environments. I've taken professionals all over the country. I've fought all over the world. So going into somebody else's backyard is not an issue for me. So I hope to instill that into the fighters as well.
Have you seen video of Gabe's opponent for the fight?
I have. I've studied him, and we're devising a game plan for him. I think we'll be very successful.
Now, working with different levels of fighters, from professionals to amateurs to fighters in law enforcement, how do you see law enforcement fighters like Gabe being able to basically gain experience, or do you believe it's helpful for law enforcement fighters to train with professional fighters or fighters from other levels? Do you see where it can help them in fights?
Absolutely. They should fight with and spar and train and work out with fighters who are better than they are, because that's the way you improve. I think it's very beneficial for police departments I would love to devise a program where we can go out to different police departments or different stations within the police department and teach them all how to box, because I know they get a little bit of exposure in the academy, but there's so much more to learn, and it's only going to benefit them on the job. It's very beneficial for them to be here in this environment, not just a small gym at a station where, you know, the talent is not quite as extensive.
Now, in the LAPD, there has been 4 champions in the UCA. There's 4. If Gabe wins, he's going to be number 5. Do you and Gabe feel any pressure coming into this fight knowing that?
We're not even thinking about that. We're working on being the best Gabe Flores, suavecito, that we can bring into the ring, and everything will come out that night on April 7th.